Everybody, it's Flocka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're back on our no money spent account. As you guys can see, we have a lot of coins saved up, but today we're going to be doing the top 10 defensive linemen inside of Madden. This one is a little more difficult because obviously there's 4 positions to choose from, so a lot of it is not going to be the same list as other people, so there's going to be a lot of controversy. If you guys have any changes in anybody in this list, make sure to drop it in the comments, and make sure to also drop a like. It does help me out a lot. And obviously the sub button, you could always unfollow after. I really do appreciate it. But anyways, let's hop into number 10. 10, we actually have 92 Mean Joe Green. So we're starting off with a defensive tackle. As you can see here, he's normally cheaper, but his Redux for some reason is not on the Xbox market. I have no clue why. But as you guys can see here, 92 block shed, 92 power move, the strength at a 92 as well. 75 speed for a D tackle is pretty solid as well. You can always get that up. Just a very solid defensive tackle card. Obviously not a very crazy card. He's just there to do his thing. He actually gets me a lot of sacks because I have a double or nothing on him on my no money spent count. So this guy is actually a budget beast because you can get his 91 card for around 100-ish, something like that. Not too expensive. Just a very solid D tackle. As you guys can see, you're basically going to be looking for block shed, power move, and obviously strength for a lot of these guys, and speed takes in place a lot too, especially on the ends. But anyways, let's move into number 9. I hope you guys enjoyed number 10 and agree with this one because I actually truly like Mean Joe Green. But anyways, let's head into number 9. Sitting at number 9 is actually another D tackle. It's going to be this Leroy Glover. As you can see, the D tackles are kind of making the end of the list, but he is a very, very solid card. Sitting at 80 speed, which is a blessing for a D tackle. If you've ever used Leroy Glover, you know this is probably the best captain card in the game because he is a very fast D tackle. He has 90 block shed, the 92 finesse move. His play rec is out of the roof, tackle out of the roof. Strength could be a little better. He'll get that within the next upgrade, so not too bad. It goes up +1 because I have 25 Saints on him, so not bad at all. I do use double or nothing on him. He gets me a couple sacks a game. You could always add on sprinter as well, put that up to an 82 speed. Very, very solid card. Honestly, he's a D tackle that's probably going to be on my team the whole year, only because a captain card is someone that just sits there, and also when it's a D tackle that's actually very playable versus Aeneas Williams, who has an 89 speed at his full max card, which is unusable at this stage for a cornerback. But as you can see, Leroy Glover is just very, very solid, especially when you can get him for basically free. Not a bad choice at all. Honestly, I think most people should be using Leroy Glover for their captain because he's just one of those guys that could take your spot for free and get you a lot of big plays. But anyways, let's hop into our number 8. Sitting at number 8, we actually have the 92 overall Calais Campbell. He has been a very good card for me as well. As you can see here, you power him up. He has all 90 plus block shed, power move, finesse move, strength very high, tackling very high, play rec very high. The only thing that sucks is the speed, but I do use him at D tackle. I know a lot of people will use him at D tackle because you want your faster guys in the end. So if I were you guys and you guys are to pick up this Calais Campbell for even a Ravens team, maybe for some reason you're a Jaguars team, or even Cardinals, he's in a Cardinals. Very solid card. I would move him to D tackle only because of the speed concerns. Still very playable and honestly a great player just because of everything besides his speed is over 90, especially when you power him up. Great card. You can get up to a very, very high block shed with him. He is very solid. Kind of came out way before his time. Anyways, I hope this one is one that a lot of people like, because I know a lot of people don't like Calais Campbell because of the speed, but that is because people try him out at true end, and you really don't want to unless you're running a 3-4. But if most people run nickel, you want to move him to your rushing D tackle or whatever it's called, and you want to play him there, and that's where he plays the most solid at, and he'll give you the best performance there. But anyways, let's hop into our number 7. Sitting at number 7 is actually this brand new Zero Chill Geno Atkins. He is a 93 hero. You can get him for free from either giving up to your, I think it's Zero Chill 5 or Zero Chill 10 if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's 5. But once you get up there, you get a non-auctionable 93. I chose Odell with it and then completely the Derrick Henry set. But Geno Atkins is a very solid one. As you can see, his block shed is super high, 93. Everything is just very solid, especially he has a power-up. He's a faster D tackle as well. As you can see, 77 speed. Pretty good, pretty good. I like to pair him with my Laurie Glover. I have Mean Joe Green on my no money spent team. A lot of these guys that are on this list are guys that I actually use. Geno Atkins, a very slept on card. Obviously, people don't literally, when a D tackle comes out, you're not going to be, oh my god, it's a D tackle, you know? But these are the cards you have to have on your team, especially against those toters and runners out there. You really want to have a good D tackle, and Geno Atkins is one of those guys that can actually get that back there and get sacks as well, because that speed, once he sheds, he still has a high, decent speed for a D tackle. Obviously, the speeds are going to keep going up every single drop, but a very, very solid card right here in Geno Atkins. Let's finally hop into our number 6. Sitting at number 6 is actually going to be the right end Aaron Donald. Everybody knows Aaron Donald's dominant. 79 speed, very fast. You play him at D tackle, just like Calais Campbell. He is going to be a defensive tackle for you. You do not want him at end because 79 speed is not fast for an end, but it is great for a D tackle, so you want him playing D tackle for you. So this is what you want to do, is basically you put double or nothing on him, stuff him at D tackle, do nothing else. He is that good. You power him up. Obviously, it's going to be a little more expensive, but the 92 block shed, 92 power move, 90 finesse move, you don't even need to power up this card because he meets all the thresholds without the power up. Just only makes him better, obviously. Strength very high. Tackling doesn't really matter. But the excel, 86 for a defensive tackle, basically. He is insane. I will be showing you guys at the end of the video on what I mean at putting him at your rushing D tackle, rushing end, if you guys did not know what that means. But anyways, let's hop into our final top 5. Sitting at 5, we have this actual... We have a true rusher now. That's all I can say. We actually have a true rusher now that can get out there and get after the quarterback. You can see very, very high speed, 87. This is what I'm talking about when I said you want high speed as your ends. This is going to be your 93 player, like 91 block shed, 93 finesse move. Double or nothing or edge threat. I think double or nothing is a lot better. 1 AP and does not get negated by edge protect or whatever it's called. Edge protector, that's what it's called. That's all you want to do is run double or nothing now. It's 1 AP. I have it on all 4 alignment now to generate as much pressure as I can. That's how I like to play, is getting the pressure. That usually causes the most turnovers. But as you can see, very, very solid card. If you've ever played with Dwight Freeney, you know he's very solid. He just gets after the quarterback. He's in the backfield. It's basically a sack. 87 speed. It's weird because there's Lamar Jackson's back there, and Dwight Freeney will still get the sack just because how weird DNs play. Like, if you guys know what I mean, DNs play super, super weird. Their speed really kind of matches up. No matter how fast the quarterback is, they still somehow chase him down. Just a very solid card. High block shed, high finesse move. All you really need there. Obviously, the power move's not there, but he is a speed rusher archetype, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, let's hop into number 4. Sitting at number 4, we actually have the 95 Leroy Selman. He is very low only because he just doesn't play like his stats. If you guys have ever used this card, he was so cheap. He's still super cheap. A 95 overall. Well, his 94 is going around 150K. This is a limited, so it's going a little more. But as you can see, 94 block shed, 94 power move. Everything is insane. But it's weird because he doesn't play like that. But he still is a very, very solid card. Like, regardless if, like, his stats are the best on field easily, but he doesn't play like the best. He's still top 5 if you've ever watched him. It's just compared to these other guys above him, the other 3 above him, he does not play like them. He is still a top 5 talent easily on the line in the game. But, as you guys can see, it's just really, it has to do with something, like the intangibles on the card or something. It's something going on with him. He doesn't, I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, he really does have the best stats in the game, but he doesn't play like it. So, anyways, let's hop into our top 3. If you guys have ever played with Leroy Selman, you know what I'm talking about. You know why he is so cheap compared to the other people ahead of him. It's because he doesn't play like his overall and play like his stats, which kind of sucks because I really was excited for a card like him, somebody you don't normally see in Madden. But anyways, let's hop into our final top 3. Sitting at number 3, we actually have the Jack Youngblood, 86 speed. Like I said, his stats aren't as good as Leroy Selman's, but he plays much better. I don't know what it is. I think it might be because speed rushers just have a little bit of an edge on the power rushers. I have no clue. It truly feels like he is just 10 times better. They have the same speed, just lesser stats everywhere. I mean, the block shed's lower, the power move's lower, but obviously he's a finesse kind of move guy because he's a speed rusher. I don't know if it's just because he's a speed rusher and speed rush kind of equates to the newer abilities and the better abilities in the game. But Jack Youngblood just plays better. I've tried him out. I truly wanted Selman to work because Selman was actually 50K cheaper than Youngblood. And now I see why he's cheaper. He does not play nearly as good as Youngblood. But anyways, this guy, just like Selman, just worse stats, plays really good on the field. Youngblood, super, super good card on the field. I love this card. Anyways, let's hop into our final two. Right here, we have the brand new 95 overall J.J. Watt. I love this card. Not on this account, but on my other account. He is actually playing defensive tackle for me. I love him. He plays great in the middle. I don't like him at end only because he's super slow. 80 speed for an end is very slow. But once you move to D-tackle, like I said earlier in the video, this card dominates him and, like, I don't know, Geno Atkins or anybody else in the game right now. You could even put two defense ends like him and Aaron Donald or something. As you can see, he hits all 90 pluses. A lot of 95s in there. You see a 96 play rec, 94 power move. He's also very balanced, too, with a finesse move as well. Just super solid. Like I said, I recommend moving him to D-tackle only because he won't get much sacks because of the slow speed. He will get back there, but he won't get the sacks. That's why he plays so much better at defensive tackle, because you have your fast guys on the outside pushing them in, and then he sheds on the inside. Very solid way of keeping it going and keeping the sacks coming in. The only reason I don't have him at number one is because you'll see why when I get there. But anyways, let's head into our final contestant, number one. Easily my favorite rusher in the game is this Julius Peppers. I could see him playing on my team forever. Standing at 6'7", all stats 90 plus when it comes to the block, shed, power move, finesse move. Everything is 90 plus. The speed is super fast. I love this card, just balanced everywhere. He plays great on the field. You know, if you've ever used him, he plays a lot better than the other guys. He is just dominant. You could also drop him in coverage. If you could see, I'm pretty sure he has a pretty decent zone coverage if I could find it over here somewhere. The zone coverage is not high, but I swear he plays a lot better because of he is 6'7". He gets those crazy taps. I've had a couple picks with him, dropping him into flats because he could play it, because he used to be an outside linebacker in Madden, actually, if you guys didn't know that. Back in the day when he actually played in the league. I think it was when he was on the Bears and they ran a 3-4, so he was more of an outside linebacker than an end. But Julius Peppers, a very solid card. 6'7". I was wishing it was like old Maddens where you could jump as a linebacker. He used to get picks at the line of scrimmage. He was the best card by far. Still, I think he is the best card. You could argue J.J. Watt here. It depends on how you value him. I really value my ends a lot more than my D-tackles. So I think Julius Peppers for sure better than him in my opinion. But that's only because I have recency bias. He also dropped me 5 sacks in one game yesterday in my playoffs to help me win. That is why I'm loving Julius Peppers and a little extra right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10. We're going to be resuming this in like a week or two, and we're going to go right back to quarterbacks. We're going to start updating it. We're going to go straight through the list again, just like we did. I'm going to keep updating these throughout the year, so we always have our top 10s. But I'm going to give it like a week or two break, get the top 10 rankings going, and seeing where the quarterbacks results and all the new cards coming out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be Saturday. We're going to be taking Christmas off. That is a day that I possibly cannot make a video at all because I will not be home at all. But I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.